Well, hi there, everybody. Good Friday morning to you. A lot to get to, so we're just going to get down to business because we have a busy forecast in store over the next 3 days. Today, maybe not quite so busy. In fact, we may see a little bit of warmer air try to nudge into the southern and eastern parts of the viewing area. We could be talking about highs in the 40s to near 50 degrees later today. As for the northern and western parts of the viewing area, cold air already coming in behind a cold front, and also windy conditions as that front makes its way through. Now notice by about the noon hour here on FUTURECAST, that front coming through the Tri-Cities. So our high will probably be around noon or just a little bit after than that, and then we'll see dropping temperatures during the afternoon hours. Along with that, a very small chance of a little bit of a light wintry mix of precipitation in central and eastern Nebraska for this afternoon. I don't think it'll amount to a whole lot though, as we just don't have a lot of moisture to work with. So again, becoming chilly and a little bit windy for the afternoon hours. Tonight, the real cold air starts to move in. It remains breezy, so by tomorrow morning, frigid, blustery conditions, and it does look like by tomorrow morning we will be seeing snow for northern Nebraska, maybe as far south as about Highway 92. So parts of central Nebraska, but especially northern Nebraska seeing snow. This is the one of the two areas I'm expecting some of the higher snow totals here over the next couple of days, kind of going with a 2 to 6 inch range up in northern Nebraska. And I think the best chance of snow during the daytime hours of Saturday would be northern Nebraska, but some of that may try to shift southeastward by tomorrow afternoon. There's still a lot of questions when it comes to forecast models and exactly the intensity of the snow here across central Nebraska. Some want to say barely anything, others want to put some pretty decent snowfall out there. It does look like by the time we get towards tomorrow evening, much of this will translate into southeastern parts of the viewing area, but some of it may still stick around the Tri-Cities. Again, we're still having some model discrepancies. Some of them want to put down some decent snow again Saturday night in the Tri-Cities area. Some of them want to keep it further southeast. This one actually wants to go way southeast and clear things out by the time we get towards the daytime hours of Sunday. That's kind of an outlier, so it's not completely out of the question, but more than likely we're still going to have some snow falling by the time we get into Sunday morning. But the guarantee is it's going to be cold out there along with those breezy winds, so not going to be pleasant out there temperature-wise at all. So again, through the day Saturday, I am pretty confident we are going to see some decent snow in northern Nebraska, 2, 4, maybe 6 inches of snowfall in the northern part of the state, maybe up to an inch around the Tri-Cities, although that may be pushing it. Then we start to see this transition southeastward by Saturday night into Sunday. It does look like southeastern parts of the viewing area would see some decent snowfall totals in the range of 2 to 6, maybe as much as 8 inches of snowfall. In fact, the Topeka National Weather Service does have a winter storm watch out for Saturday night all the way through Sunday night down towards Republic County, Kansas into northeastern Kansas. There are no other advisories or warnings out yet just because I think they're waiting to pull the trigger until we get a better idea what the forecast models want to do. I think once the storm system makes its way onto the west coast later on today and they let the weather balloons up into the storm system, that's when forecast models will finally get a better idea of what to expect with the storm system. So right now I'm going with a 1 to 4 inch snow total here in the Tri-Cities area, but there's one forecast model that still wants to go much higher here in the Tri-Cities area, so I can't completely exclude that yet, but again, I'm kind of keeping it on the low end right now at the 1 to 4 inch range, which most forecast models are doing. So that kind of gives you at least an idea of what to expect. Now today, again, coldest in the north behind that front first. 20s and 30s up in northern Nebraska, some 30s back towards the west. Once you get to the southeast, a little bit warmer out ahead of that frontal boundary, but again, keep in mind temps will probably drop during the afternoon hours, and again, we will see that light wintry mix during the afternoon as well, along with those winds picking up out of the north at around 10 to 20, maybe 25 miles per hour. So again, not too bad temperature-wise today, but that cold air really comes in for the weekend. One of the coldest starts to March we've ever seen here. We could be close to record low maximum temperatures. Basically, our highs for the day being the coldest highs we've ever seen for the first couple of days of March. That's not out of the question. But again, the big question marks again would be the snowfall, which I kind of explained already. So again, we're still going to have to keep an eye on the forecast. Beyond Sunday, it's going to be cold still on Monday, but it now looks like our warm-up is going to come in a little bit quicker. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday warming up pretty quickly. A couple small chances of precipitation there. We could be in the 50s, low 50s by the time we get towards Thursday. So the good news is we can kind of say sayonara to this cold air. Maybe the last time we'll see the bitterly cold conditions for this winter season. So that is what you can expect. Again, there are still some question marks. Tune in for News 5 at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Meteorologist Tim Jones, he'll give you an idea, hopefully a better idea by that point of what to expect. I will be updating social media throughout the day as any kind of updates come along, and also tomorrow I think I'll kind of keep an eye on the storm system. Hopefully I'll have a better idea tomorrow, so stay tuned to our Facebook page and also on Twitter and Google+. So there you go. There's your forecast for now. Until next time, I'll see you next Monday. I'm meteorologist Travis Kleneski. Have a great weekend.